next tutorial on the cross. Now that doesn't mean I'm angry, that's actually a punch. In martial arts we call it the reverse punch. So we've already done the jab, and the jab, as I said, is a great punch to set up more committed punches, because a jab can be very less committed. You're sort of poking around and there's not a huge commitment. But as soon as you start to throw this one, just by the movement of my body, I'm going to be far more committed. So I want to make sure when I commit to something, I'm not going to be counterattacked and hurt. I'm going to set it up with the jab. So let's just look at the cross in itself, and then we'll link the two into a jab cross. So we'll go back to the position what we talked about, which is our mid-range position. Now, mid-range position, we always start there, then I look at the long range, and we'll also look at the inside or short range. So we've got our feet parallel, 45 degrees, 50-50 weight distribution, guard up, chin in into the front shoulder, chin in front shoulder, glove to the chin, elbow into the ribs, body here. Okay, so now when we're doing a cross, again, like the jab, I always like to start people off throwing the cross with a vertical punch. That way you don't bring the elbow up and tell your opponent, here I come and my elbow's popping up. And we've already talked about in the jab, if you haven't done the jab, go back to it to look at it, because I went a bit more in detail, of when you bring your elbow up and you're going to do a lot of repetitive punching and lots of training, then you're putting your shoulder in a pinching position that causes deterioration, possible tendonitis, tendinopathy of your tendons in your shoulder, called your supraspinatus, which is one of the rotator cuff. So I won't go through that again. But basically, I don't want you punching like this. A, it's so easy for your opponent to see you punching. B, you're exposing your body for a counterattack. C, you're wearing out your tendons in your shoulder, which means you're not going to be punching for long because you're going to be injured. We don't want that. Number one rule in training, do not injure yourself, because then you can't train at all. So again, I'm going to start again with the cross, with the vertical punch. So we talked about the jab, vertical punch, and I rotate the body this way. But this time I rotate the body as if I'm in that corridor again, and I can't bring my elbows out because there's two walls, like a hallway here. And what I basically do is I rotate the body and I replace the fist, go like a train. They move together, right? So this comes through, and that one comes back to your chin, and that goes straight out. But see, my body is in a straight line. I don't punch like this. I don't punch square. A, there's more target. B, there's less distance. I can't punch as fast. If I just punch square, that's as far as I can go. But if I rotate, look at the extra distance I can get. And it's more power, because I've got that rotation and weight behind it, rather than punching like this. So, that sounds like something off the Three Stooges. So from here, I go rotate, and my head buries into my front shoulder again, like the little turtle. This hand on your chin, this elbow onto your ribs to protect yourself, and I've got a good reach there. So from here, I'm in this position, vertical punch, bam, there it is. I don't want you to lean, because if you miss, you're in trouble, because I've compromised my frame, and I'm not in a good balanced state, and I can't throw another technique because I'm off balance. I always want to maintain balance so I can actually come up with another technique. So from here, straight through, boom. And this is a power punch, because I'm using my whole body behind it. So you may set it up with the jab, but if you're really fast, you might just throw the cross. So if I'm looking here, I'm there, all right, from here, I come through, bam. So from here, boom, bang. See how my body turns? All the way through, for now. And you'll vary how much turn depending on the distance that you have between you and your opponent. So you're not always going to have a full rotation, because if they're closer, you don't have to rotate as much, but you can adapt the rotation according to the distance. But what I don't want you to do is make up the distance with leaning. I want you to make it up with rotation. And again, look at my back foot. When I throw, the back foot goes onto the ball of the foot. Like when I jab on the back foot, and I push off the back foot, and I rotate, and I bring the back foot all the way around. The foot doesn't, the foot's facing the opponent. It's like I'm running. I push off, I'm running. Boom. I don't run with my toes facing that way. I run this way. In the 100 metre sprint in the Olympics, all their feet are facing straight down the track. So when they push, it's maximal speed. The back foot's not pointing out to the side. Not good. So when you're looking at your cross, from here, in that corridor, chin in, from there, bang, straight through there. I'm protected, and then I come back to my fight position. Bang. Once you've got that, then, like in the jab, I want you to rotate the wrist, not rotate the shoulder. There are times, and certain times, if you have jabs and crosses, we actually do bring the elbow over to go around someone's guard or their glove, but we're not going to address that yet. We'll cover that when I do the training session, where I start throwing looping crosses, right? But mostly, if you want to get it perfectly straight, bang, straight through the middle. Look at my body, I'm rotated. There, good distance, good protection, a smaller target for you to counterattack. I'm as far away as you as possible. Now I'm out of your range. Bang. And as I do this, my back foot pushes through and back. If I go this way, back foot, bang. If I go this way, and back. There, and back. This way, and back. Boom, rotate over, side on, and back. So I'm always protection. You always got to protect yourself. So there's the cross, because when you get that rotation, it's now more of a power punch. So if I'm here, because I'm rotating, now the jab's not going to be as powerful, but this one here, boom. So actually, there's a knockout punch there. Boom. Right? Now, if you're fighting at distance, long range, as we already covered, you're going to be more side on, feet are going to be long with each other. This hand's going to be there, and you can throw in the jab. If you have to throw across from here, it's very hard to throw it like that. See, my body's winding around itself. Right? It's virtually impossible, and it's going to be short. I'm side on, and I'm sort of, because I can't get that rotation. So generally speaking, if you're going to be from a distance, if I'm going to throw across, I have to release the front foot. Right? So from there, I would actually release the foot out to the side here. So as I cross, I step out, not too far out, and I'll go bang that way, and then come back. So it needs a little bit of foot readjustment. When here, my foot's already in that position. If I bring the foot across here for long range jabbing, the foot's not in that position. So therefore I have to bang out here. Yeah? Boom, out here. So you can still cross from a distance, but it just needs a little bit of a readjustment of the front foot. If you're in close, like the Mike Tyson in here, then you're already in that position. We talked about the jab, you're already there, bam, it's powerful. And here, it's also very powerful. Bang, straight through. Because you get a lot of rotation, and you tend to use your bouncy, boom, there, and here. I'm front on, I'm square on, bang. But remember, from in that position, they can hit me too. And that's why I've got to cover everything up, right? Because we can both hit each other. It's just who's the best person in hitting in close range. So if I'm in close range here, right, you know, I just go bang through there, bang through there. Okay, so there's looking at the cross from mid-range, long range, and short range. And next session, we're going to connect the two together to combine the jab with the cross. How exciting is that?